The fuck? Do we have
Look
food?
what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Oh, we'll give him some salami. Some very crunchy salami, apparently.
Good fella. That's my boy. Good boy. That's my boy.
It really is like they didn't know how to, program a dog. And that's how it is sometimes. He's just sitting there, staring. Something. Oh yeah, I was coming back here and I was going to do like the one mission for those two are just standing up there. For the one priest.
Who are you?
Then I don't know why he's so afraid of us. Who are you? So yeah, we're going to probably just kill a cow real quick, get to all of their meat. We're going to drop all of our expired stuff.
Leave it, I said. No.
Well, that was new.
To heal, mutt.
That guard's just pocketing expired sausages. And salami. What a fucking freak.
Yeah.
Like, looks at someone dropping salami on the ground, doesn't think, why is that guy dropping that? Just pockets it like it's the most natural thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, these are horses. I mean, true, I could probably use horse meat instead, but I don't think that'll go over very well.
Yeah.
So where are the animals? There's fucking nothing out here. There's smut.
Yeah.
Might be able to find something here. Really? Not even pigs? Weird. Wonder who would leave just an abandoned house in the middle of nowhere. It's so bizarre. Oh well.
Yeah.
Where could I go? There's nothing in Marrow yet. I've sworn I've done most of the tasks. Potion, Bane, Bowman's Brew, Code, Nighthawk, Pat. What happened to all of our cockerel potions? Now beer. I already did that. Hmm. Never pay full price for light pizza. Why's that, Gord? What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, where am I? No, don't go Townburg. We'll go here. I think there's some animals here. It's just what a wise man once said. Oh yeah, okay. I believe you. I think we already did the cockerel potion step though. Alright, let's see what he wants.
Help me, somebody! Go and
Show what
save
you're
me.
made of. Is that the best you can do? Gone weak at the knees.
Yeah, it was a trap.
You'll get what's for.
What's the matter? Come on!
Never mind, I guess I suddenly ran out of arrows again.
Shit! No, turba!
Yeah, it turns out they weren't a beggar. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. I bandaged myself. Now we can get going. Hunting arrows pog. Eee. Eee. Oh man. Now, I heard this fellow has a couple of pigs. And I, the great hunter, nifty, all my arrows are gone. Alright, see what the sidekick has. Fantastic. Oh. Or an 18 pork. Toss that on the horse. So the next spot, probably Neuhof. They mostly have stables over there. We need to go to a spot that has an inn. So I guess we're going here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So many perks. Be like Pitbull and go to a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Well, I never. What have we got here? It's cow.
Do you want to keep this up, bud?
Oh! You're dead.
Come on, buddy.
Wait.
I did start that fight. Fucking bandit. Your sheep. Come here. Button, perfect. Alright, we're good to go. Now we just need to go to our inn room. Rave was going to get pulled over for going 150 in a school zone and fight the cop who stopped him, calling him a bandit the whole time. These people are bandits. You don't know if they're the Burger Sword bandits or not. And look at them standing inside each other like it's normal. They're aliens. They're alien bandits. Let's see, I need better piercing arrows, better wounding arrows. Take all those. And 50 of these. Yeah, 64, whatever. You only carrying the bare essentials. Not really. Got some of this stuff in here. Oh, we gotta keep that. Yeah, we're pretty much running on all essential.
Hey, who's there?
It's me, hello.
Who's there?
Uh-huh. Alright.
What's he doing here?
No. This game is perfectly normal. These people also T-pose in sieges and other such trivialities. Yeah. Well, they have whatever's coming to them coming to them. Avna, Merhoyed. Where is Talmberg? Okay. Gonna flee. Would probably help if I put on some music. Hmm. Here we go. Go down just a little. I have a question. At what age do you start being numb or dumb at video games? Every age. What are these guys doing here?
I'm glad to see you.
No, there's being bad at video games, which is universal, and then there's being dumb which I see from YouTubers and streamers. That's the thing, though.
I'm glad to hear it. Take it to the
YouTubers and streamers are pretty dumb universally, because a lot of them are just doing it because, hey, I'm gonna be the next PewDiePie. I'm dumb for fun. So it's like, I don't really get why people want to do this shit like it's their new job. You are the next PewDiePie. You are Gord Fox. I believe in you. You'll be the best there ever was. But not these guys. Then they just start cloning each other pretty much. Like one person's successful, they try copying it. And then it's just annoying to watch them. Like going through an entire table just to sit in a chair. I wonder what's in these. Wonder why that'd be locked in very hard. Doesn't make sense. Makes more sense, but still not. Used to say I get timed out a lot whenever I redeem it. You know, dumb, there's a streamer, I watch it, who has a channel, points at it telling him to calm down whenever he's tilted. I don't know how you could get super mad at video games. I just never could. And yeah, people do need to be told to just calm down when they're being whiny and butthurt when they're losing. How the fuck else are you supposed to improve when you're not looking at your problems? Simple, I do it all the time. I mean, like, there's being, like, a little upset, but then there's, like, being, like, an angry baby when you're about to throw your controller and shit.
I feel quite hungry.
Henry feels quite hungry, by the way. I hope you're okay with that. Not mad at losing, I'm mad at the game deciding to be bullshit. Yeah, I can get that, too. But again, that's not, like, whiny butthurtness. Where the fuck is the quartermaster? Music's getting a little loud for some reason. Quartermaster. Quartermaster.
I want to sleep.
Quartermaster. Quartermaster.
Oh, clear off. Let me sleep.
Seriously? Ugh. Fucking A. You're a guard. I don't want to talk to you.
The gruel and the sea.
Good day to you. Farewell.
I feel quite hungry.
Yeah, whatever, Henry. We know you're hungry.
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
Mutton. Pork.
That's the lot.
Great. If we're really going to have to storm the walls, then at least it should be with full bellies. Oh, and here's something for your trouble.
I got
I've
the
arranged some
ale.
beer for you from the local tavern.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after us. Like your own kith and kin.
Hooray! I got the
Charcoal
pitch.
burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. So Robard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, he can stop worrying.
Good.
I'm
I'll
glad
get
we
someone
got
to
drunk
take care
Henry
of
back.
it. May the Lord watch over you.
What else? Any concern, men tired, prone to falling asleep. Shit, which herbalist was that? Let's see. One above Ledechko. Okay, so the herbalist above Ledechko is the one we'll need to brew. Back to Ledechko. Oh, right. We gotta drop the food. An isekai, but instead of waking up in a video game and anime world, you wake up in regular Western Europe as Donald Duck? What? Boy? You got some explaining to do there. Speaking of explaining, why does Blizzard suck at making music now? Listen to this shit. This is awesome music. Then you listen to Diablo 3 and you're wondering what the fuck happened. You'd be a celebrity dude, tons of countries love Donald. I mean, true. They also like Scrooge McDuck, too. His comic series was fucking going on for a long ass time. Preemptive strike.
Oh my god!
Oh, right, we gotta find the herbalist. That music, god damn. You'll never find a fantasy game with a soundtrack like this anymore. Everything's gotta be epic orchestral or whatever. Everyone's too afraid to mix the blend genres and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, is that soup?
What the?
Oh, I have some. You left your monster in the fridge back at the retirement home, Grandpa. Hey, I'll have you know.
What are you loitering here for? Get lost.
Hey.
I need something to keep our soldiers awake. Do you know of anything that might help?
I do know of a concoction to ward off sleep.
No, I need someone who'll...
I'm sorry, but I'm not a miracle.
Okay. Let's buy everything off her. Could actually use some more Bane potions. Oh, this is gonna be fucking expensive. Let's remove that. And remove that. And remove that.
Let's talk about the price.
Oh yeah, we already
Alright,
know how
so-
we'll make poison.
This, and a little something on top, for good measure.
Thanks. That
I have a perk point for speech. Talk to women. Take that. Got 3 stat points for strength. Your opponent strikes with your shield costs you 30% of the stamina. Agility. Fighting stance. Stamina. Other weight 3. Half striker attacks will demand 30% less stamina. No. Good there. Pocketing. Neighbor. Yeah. Maintenance. A lot of crows. Yourself with damn equipment. Yeah. Alchemy. Drinking. Yeah. I mean, let's talk to her and see what our
What do you
reputation
want?
is.
I need something to keep.
I do know.
No, I need.
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Nope, no reputation increase. No, we'll just do the cheat for it.
I need something.
I do know.
That would be very helpful.
Why?
The item spawn code up. Oh shit. That is the ID. Oh, we went way overkill on that. Oh boy. Shit. Oh, Henry, I hope you're hungry. And back to Talmberg. Again. Then we're going to start the battle, hopefully. Or we're going to have to wait till the fucking thing's built. Ugh. I don't know. After we do this, we'll never have to come back to this game again. What's that guy sneaking about for? Also, why am I so drunk? Oh boy. There he is.
God be with you. Take care.
Wait, who the fuck am I supposed to take this to then? Take the potion back to the encampment. Right.
Yeah.
Drunk horse riding. Get off the horse, Henry. Hey, Captain Bernard.
I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
This might help, and there's plenty of it.
There certainly is. I'll have to get all those poured into a keg. But if it works, I'm in your debt.
I just want to make sure we get rid of those bastards holed up in the castle.
No more than I do, and
And to see Istvan hang from the highest tower.
I'll drink to that. Well, I would if I wasn't on duty.
Hooray!
Take care.
Now let's get the ball rolling. Oh.
Yeah. Me? Heel. The heel, man. Heel.
You.
The Lord be praised. What?
Currently watching a video of Welcome to the Cum Zone being played by a Yandere dev drinking from his cum chalice. What a timeline. What?
I came to an...
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that treasure train.
That I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when they're so...
There we go.
You might find something there.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
I suppose it would.
How's work going with...
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is
So you're confident the trebuchet...
absolutely. It's
Alright. Now we gotta wait. You ever hear the song Welcome to the Cum Zone? No, I did not. And I wonder why someone would write something like that. That doesn't sound very Christian, Gord. Yeah, this is a fucking fun experience. Wait until something's done. I don't know if it breaks TOS, but I'd recommend you listen to it. It's based. It might break TOS, so I'll just have to find the Wattle Sand congregation. Waldensians. Whatever. There's probably that glitched quest that never happened. The one to get that one priest here. I'm glad I didn't do it. I'm glad it failed. Who are those Waldo lovers and why do they matter? Exactly. Why do they matter? Waldensians failed again. Hey, Trebuchet's finished. It only took 3 days. News cutscene music will be coming.
That's the way. Always dissatisfied, like a good soldier.
God be with you, lad.
How much longer? I see. Well, I hope it's ready soon.
So do I, Henry.
Master Fafar, how's the trebuchet construction going?
Much better now that I have Master Keezer to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Okay, we get it.
Next time round,
Keezer
you'll
is
be the
the
siege
Mary
master.
Sue.
I rather hope they won't be here next time. Take care now.
What? I thought the quest log said the trebuchet was done. What? Oh, okay. Frame rate dipped for some reason. Frame rate's dipping for some reason.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
And what's wrong with your clothing and hair?
Let it rip!
Killed the chicken.
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Well, the chicken's dead. So, that was an absolute failure.
Move! Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Oh no. That projectile dropped it like it forgot it had forward velocity. Yeah. That too. Hey, why make a mess like that? Let's go a triple without.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planned.
Is the land in chaos?
He's been
Everywhere I
one step
went,
ahead
it
of us
seemed
the whole
pretty
time.
okay.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
Will
I'll
we
give
hold
the
out?
orders to my men.
We will be ready.
What do I get to do? I'm Henry.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
Uh-huh.
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... Sir, do you really
I'm
think
no
I'm
hero.
someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
Oh boy. Ooh.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arses playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Havel Medic is bearing down on us with his band of goat fuckers. And if there's one thing we pride ourselves on in Talmberg, it's that we defend the honor of our goats.
They defend the honor of their goats.
All right, now to business. Get ready in the ravine before the bridge to Rovna. We'll drain their blood.
Where are we going? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. LPRP, gotta take a call. No problem. Probably not gonna miss much while we travel there. Ah, fuck. Can't be that far from there. Yeah, not too far. Ah! When I'm ready, I'm always ready.
Easy. Easy. Not yet.
What are those grunts?
Just a little longer.
I swear I'll take my yacht to the old. Oh, fuck.
Easy, mate.
That's not a lot.
Fuck. That's a long one.
Shut up.
Hold. Hold. Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Oops. Hello. Ah, fuck it. Here I go. Oh god, I'm not liking the frame rate. What the fuck was that? God, it really didn't help with our teammates just running around in circles around them. Yeah, I'll help them out as soon as you load in.
To the bridge! We have to help them!
Fine. The fuck?
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
Ooh.
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Gold steel. Hot blood. Family values. I could go a lot quicker if I had my horse. There we go. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What sort of fucking fun glitch is this? Fine. Whatever. Yeah, we don't want you using your horse. So instead of telling you can't use your horse, we're just going to have it bug you off constantly. This game features mounted combat, by the way. Everyone is so slow. Man, even the fat man's keeping pace. Yeah, that was easy. What, did they want me to go the long way? Oh, this is so much filler content just to get to the final battle. If the final battle sucks balls, I'm exposing the devs to COVID-19. It's most likely gonna suck balls. What was that spinny move?
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
Oh my God.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranyik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Oh, don't I get to, like, punch him out? Join the briefing in the tent. In the tent. Yeah.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry. Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Yeah.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
I'm not good on that.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who is this Toth?
He's the one who'll string you all.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with it?
What is he after?
For you.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Ain't you for the hostages?
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you.
Yeah,
So, how
I'm
about
wondering
exchange?
how to.
Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? Listen to me.
Damn it.
You better pray. I won't waste any more.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
That was a shitty quest. Yet more filler.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Ba-da, ba-da, bum-bum. Ba-da, bum-bum-bum. Ba-da, ba-da, bum-bum. Ba-bum, bum-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool?
What the fuck is that expression?
If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
What?
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive.
Another night raid would work.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Dude, Radzig is big chillin'. Yeah, he is. But no, like, another night raid where you just send Henry. That's all you need. I mean, he's apparently a freaking ghost now. Like, he can walk around guards in broad daylight that are actively hunting for him. Literally feet away.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh my god.
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies?
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack.
Dobbs is a filthy centrist.
Come to me when everything is ready.
He's a weasel. Family values. Oath is an oath. To Sir Divish when you're ready. I'm always fucking ready. Let me fucking do this shit. Come on, let's go. Damn it.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll go this way.
Go! Learn how to ride a horse, idiot!
It's Hans.
Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the rat-eye tourney, Henry of Skalitz.
What do you think of Master Keezer?
What do you think of Master Keezer?
I've already asked him to stay on here when this is over. His ideas are incredible, even that trebuchet. I can't wait to launch it.
Sounds like you're sorry not to be the siege master.
Who knows? I may still get a chance.
I'm worried about
It don't seem like such a good How do you feel?
What else can we do?
Pissed off. I'd give anything to have seen you get here sooner. If only Istvan had stayed inside that fucking castle.
I remember the first time it happened to me.
But that was when you were a young blacksmith, when those thugs attacked you. I'm a nobleman, trained in combat and siegecraft, and even well, I won't pretend I wasn't terrified.
That's how it goes. There's nothing you can do about it.
But Master Fafar may not survive the way they hacked him. If I'd been quicker, or if he'd at least started to run, but
The main thing is it will be easier next time. You won't feel the horror quite so much.
I hope so, Hal. Or I'll soon be getting sick of your pontifications.
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Rat-Eye instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded?
They shot him in the butt.
When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements, dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
What would we do without Hans?
Good luck then.
Turns out we were in the wrong spot. Dude, he's going through puberty and also PTSD. Yeah. He's also very dirty.
Damn.
Doing out here?
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
But, sir, I have no idea how.
Master Keezer and Master Fafar have prepared everything. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Can we have Hans do it?
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. God be with you.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Yeah.
Go all this way. And they intentionally put him in the middle of fucking nowhere. Just to run back to the camp. And start shit. Nice you get to fire the trebuchet unless it's in a cutscene. It's going to be a cutscene.
Load the trebuchet.
Where are you going? Load it? It's not even readied. The trebuchet is still down. Oh, they're fucking serious. They're going... Why didn't we have it down before? Are we actually ready? What?
There's the good doggy. That's my boy.
I don't know, I think I like Smut better than Mutt.
That's my boy.
Like, those expressions are just priceless. Oh, Sir Robard was so uninterested, he just went to watch the food. Where even is Smut looking? That's a good question, Generok. What now?
Divish said...
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
More fucking filler.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Take care.
Seriously. More waiting. Oh my god. I thought there would be like a little time skip. I guess this is just for like everything to like finish or just get stuff done until the end of a siege thing, so you could have like the priest there and whatever. All those little side quests. But it's like you'd have them done by now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If this was the point of no return, I mean, they did a horrible job at it. Like, if they spaced out, like, all the little, siege prep missions, yeah, I get it. But they were all just one day stuff you could do. Well, it's like, no. Like, first day, you'd have to get, like, the ale, the food. Second day, you have to get the cockerel potions. Third day, stuff like that.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon. Goodbye.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? It's been 2 days. 2 days. Now?
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
Finally.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the
Who the
bailey won't
fuck
be easy.
has a wooden portcullis?
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible.
Like the biggest
As soon as the
stereotype
ladders
is
are in
having
place,
like
our
a
foot soldiers
metal
will run up and try to
portcullis.
scale the
You
wall.
know, one with
Once
like
a few of them get to the battlement,
that's just
we
a
should quickly
barred
gain the
gate
upper hand.
where you can stab through.
How will we take
Fucking
the
wooden
battlement?
portcullis. What an idiot.
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
There'll be 3 loading zones for this relatively scripted event. I believe it.
And the inner bailey?
There's probably going to be more than
That will
3
be
loading
tough.
zones.
Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I like how Henry
help
just
with the
has
attack on
no
the walls.
reaction to it, though.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This van must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming.
Let's see.
Good luck to you, stripling.
We called stripling.
Old soldier.
See you later.
Oh boy, here we go. What armor am I wearing? That's not my armor. What armor am I wearing? Wow, shot directly on the gate winch. Why'd the other side fail? Did you lose reputation in between the conversation and the cutscene? Oh boy. There we go. Oh shit. Oh. That guy got fucked.
Clear those battle bots!
Oops. Ah, fuck it. The fuck is this bad aim shit? Yeah, right? What was that whack-a-mole shit? Ooh.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Ooh. Oh shit. There we go. This is like if For Honor was shit. Yeah, it's even shittier For Honor. Now, if this game played like Mordhau, that'd be pretty amazing. Oh. Where are they going? Okay, that way. Oh god, they're all inside each other. Oh shit. Oh shit, the frame rate's gone to shit, guys. 29 frames per second. Oh shit. Don't worry, I just need a quick bath. Alright guys, I'm clean. Hey, there's a pandemic going around. I mean, one village just like fucking died. It's completely gone, so I need to wash up. Pause the music real quick. Who the fuck are those two?
Sir, we should give the order. Let's see if Ishtvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Ishtvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back.
But what about the goddamn sword?
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
I don't care about that. I want the goddamn sword. Really, Sir
Bring the
Davis, you gotta get a handle on your fucking bag.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
He didn't say he was your friend. I remember that cutscene.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
Whose sword am I
Everything goes as
using?
agreed. I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh,
The sword!
I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Son of a bitch.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Everyone's lost their textures, yeah. And yeah, that was a quick ass fight, and you saw that T-pose there, did you guys? I sure hope you saw that. It was like a quick flash, but it was there. Try to ignore it, don't ignore it.
Yeah.
What were you...
Yeah. Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most.
Mother... Turn around. God damn it.
Yeah.
Motherfuck. Seriously?
Sneaking into Brannick all on your own? Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Oh, the parallels here. We started out having to run with Hans on his horse. Now we're riding with him.
Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes.
So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there. What should I
How
say
far
to
from
him?
Scouts from here, I wonder.
Don't worry.
Pretty
He'll come to you.
decent
You'll see.
distance.
Well,
like we rode
just
to
hope he'll be
Talmberg
alive.
from Scouts, so it's not too bad. In fact, we're probably almost there.
Isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
There's a very big difference. Smithing is an art. Who are these other guys?
There's no sign of them. Move on.
Ah, whoa. Yeah, I'd like to hear the music over the fucked up audio. Seriously, how'd they fuck up the audio so bad?
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Not really, I just want to... No, I need to get the sword. What are you people doing?
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
Yeah, Scouts is still fucked up.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew?
Yeah.
What? That I was your father? Certainly.
Martin was the fucking best.
Man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
Bullshit.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours.
Damn right it's mine.
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine,
but
a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things.
Yeah, I have no clue why they did that either. Why
on the subject of
they
steeds,
unloaded it.
I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
That's it? We got sequel baited? Normally... Oh.
You're doing well, son.
It's Martin.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go. Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn.
The fuck are you waking
Sir
me
Radzig
for?
wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Wait, could that be? What do you mean I'm in a private area? This doesn't look like the same room. Move it.
Hey, hold right there. Show me what you have on you.
Okay.
What?
Orders of his...
Get out of my
That's
way.
all well and good, but don't bother me with it. Stand aside.
I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
I don't know why we need to load, because it was just one conversation. Oh, right. We're in Rate now. There's Smut.
To me.
All the dead chickens.
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
Even in the epilogue, the guards are still pestering you. Yes. I can't believe we got fucking sequel bladed like that. Let's see what this epilogue's about.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
More loading. Was that really needed? Oh my god, are you kidding me?
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
Why is Han still filthy?
Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Where's Sir Ulrich
join
of
us.
von Liechtenstein?
Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never
That guy's
wanted
just constantly
to be king.
smiling.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would
You
help
have
him
the
become
same
the king of the Romans.
exact model
and
as
leave the
Deutsch.
actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him.
Don't think I didn't catch that.
While Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at.
Oh my
enjoying the
god.
life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Ah,
The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So
King
what
Henry.
do with his idleness?
people like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance.
This is
with
an
Hungarian
epilogue, though?
bishops,
This is
the Polish,
boring
and of
as
course, the
fuck.
nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
This man came in here to shit on everyone. Yes,
Why not?
he did.
I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not?
Yep, here's the
He's
sequel
proven
hook.
himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
The sequel bait isn't happening? Oh no.
In your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
That's a lot of notifications.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Listen, I just need to...
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son. So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes two of us.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could.
Did you just raise a freshly inked parchment to let the ink
I
run?
must travel back to Brno
Idiot.
now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
Oh my
As for the
god.
barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
No, that he wanted the forging operation to
My
start
lords,
there.
how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Okay. Oh wow, 85 groschen. Wonder where I could spend that. Congratulations, you completed the main storyline. Like you can still embark on side quest activities or just wander the world. You end the game any time afterwards by running off the map. Serve Hans Cup. I don't like how they just gave it up like that. Oh my god, Hans. Get on your fucking horse.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
Up, move it. Idiots. How far are we from the border? It's, What needs a carry satchel on the horse? That'd be great.
I'm getting used to it. What about Rodzig? Is he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord.
Can we keep up the
What do
conversation?
you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
Are you sure? Fucking come on.
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him, mind.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Ha! Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on
Okay.
the side of the League of Lords. But despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel.
It did break it. Whatever, this is Hans and Henry's
Have you heard
journey.
anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back.
Even in the
Doesn't
prologue,
seem
you're
like a
fucking
man
it
who
all
has
up.
what it takes to
Yeah.
And that's all I need to know.
There's smut.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him, and his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like
He
them
broke
much.
Hans'
He's
eye.
chosen to let the
The
lesser
wolves
ranks
went
into
straight
the
to hit
political
bed.
circle. Men like your father. I admit I
Yeah.
don't blame him one bit. But the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council. Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
How far are we? We're going to that path? Jesus. I think there was a shorter path. Can we? It's even boring without music. Okay. Kindergarten 2? There's a second kindergarten? If there is, hell yeah. Fucking sweet. Yep, the men are still gone. Yeah, that's a familiar sight. Oh yeah, that was the guard we fucking knocked out and took his stuff. I mean, the guard that fell asleep and took off all of his things before he fell asleep. I don't like how we're slightly faster than Hans's horse. Yeah, can you speak to the officer, or speak into the mic so the officers can hear you? Of certainly. Oh no, Hans. Oh Jesus, no. It wouldn't be a quest where you follow someone without the difference in speed. Yeah, very true. Where are we at now? Final stretch. That's a bandit camp right there.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
What now?
Well, young sir, what now? Shall we ride boldly forth to adventures new?
I never took you for a romantic soul. But as it happens, a romantic soul is just what I need by my...
What, here?
Ah, that's just the thing. Here we are, about to ride off into the unknown. Well, who knows what fate has in store for us? What if we should fall as heroes on the battlefield? How could I depart this world with a quiet heart, never having known true love?
I'm a little worried about you, sir. Aren't you getting overheated inside that armor?
Look, I can't just go off and get my head chopped off somewhere without first winning the heart of the girl I love. What couldn't we do? We could, if we get back. Hasn't it crossed your mind that anything could happen to us?
Yeah, I suppose.
Good luck then.
Don't move a finger!
What? Okay.
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you. Surrender now! Hear me?
Enough!
That was the longest clinch.
Nope. You should have thought twice. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! Are you gonna cry now?
I can't attack. Oh my god. Are you... I can't attack them.
You're dead.
Whatever.
You should have thought twice about what you...
Henry runs off into the sunset. Yeah, they're invincible. Well, let's just say Henry walks off into the sunset. And everything is okay. So, thanks everyone. Give me a run stream. Or, well, that was the end of Kingdom Come. We're never playing that game again. But, may your run stream. Something every night. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Tune in next time. We're on the next night I go. We're going to do Kindergarten 2 as a palate cleanse. Imagine if someone watching on YouTube wanted to see the ending. Yeah, imagine wanting to see the ending of this game, but you got held back by a DLC. But yeah. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. And thus Henry wanders off into the great unknown, forever a fugitive, forever a stranger. He is not a fugitive. Those people just turned evil. Yeah. Good night, everyone. And go to bed.